Good morning and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings in Boston. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Friday, November 21st. You'll be interested to know. 40 years ago, today in 1985, President Ronald Reagan and General Secretary Mikhail Gorbachev met in Geneva for a breakthrough summit that opened a new chapter of candid dialogue on nuclear arms and human concerns. Their willingness to engage in direct, respectful talks set a hopeful precedent for de-escalation and cooperation, shaping later agreements and easing global tensions. So now you know. And now, it's time for the weather report. This morning, it's partly sunny and it feels like 26 degrees with 5-mile-per-hour wind. The sunset will take place at 4:16 and it will rise again tomorrow at 6:43. It looks like we're in for a partly sunny day with a high near 50 and a light southwest wind at 5 to 13 miles per hour. Tonight, there's a slight chance of rain showers, then patchy fog, with mostly cloudy skies and a low around 41, along with a gentle southwest breeze. For all you beach runners out there, the first high tide Friday will be at 11:30 with the low tide at 6. The nearshore buoy at Cape Cod Bay reads 50 degrees for the water temperature. Looking ahead in the weather. Saturday starts with patchy fog and a slight chance of brief rain before mid-morning, then turns partly sunny with highs near 48 and a northwest wind of 6 to 10 miles per hour. Sunday and Monday are dry with highs in the mid to upper 40s, nights cooling into the low 30s, and mainly west to northwest breezes near 6 to 10 miles per hour. Tuesday becomes mostly cloudy with a chance of afternoon rain and rain likely Tuesday night as temperatures hold near 50 with south winds. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, Boston's Legal Seafoods at Copley Place failed a recent health inspection after a live mouse was spotted in the dining room near the bar, according to a report from November 18th. Health inspectors also found mouse droppings near a storage shelving unit during the inspection. This is not the first instance, as inspectors reported mouse droppings last winter, and a Yelp reviewer noted seeing a mouse while dining in August. While this particular location has faced issues, other Legal Seafoods locations have not reported any rodent problems this year. Now on to sports. Number 16 Southern California visits number 6 Oregon in a marquee matchup with college football playoff implications. Southern California must overcome its road challenges against Oregon to secure a playoff spot. The Trojans also need to win their season finale against rival UCLA. This crucial game influences everything for both teams. Trojans coach Lincoln Riley expressed confidence in his team. Oregon is under pressure too, as a loss could end their playoff hopes. Coach Dan Lanning acknowledged the excitement of high-stakes games. And over to pro football. Houston's dominant defense sacked Josh Allen 8 times, and Kellen Bullock forced 3 turnovers, with his second interception sealing the Texans' 23-19 win over the Buffalo Bills on Thursday Night Football. Allen took consecutive sacks on the Bills' final possession, leading to a 4th and 27. Davis Mills threw for 153 yards with 2 first-half touchdown passes to help the Texans improve to 6 wins and 5 losses. Cook rushed for 116 yards and a touchdown, marking his third consecutive 1,000-yard season. The Texans regained the lead with an 8-yard touchdown pass just before halftime. In local sports, with the way Drake May is performing and the struggles of Cincinnati's defense, Joe Burrow's potential return on Sunday may do little to change the outlook for the Bengals. Burrow has been a full participant in practice this week, working his way back from a turf toe injury he sustained on September 14th against Jacksonville. Bengals coach Zach Taylor stated, "I am not there yet. We will use the time we have and come up with the best decision." May has completed 71.9% of his passes for 2,836 yards, both league bests. Cincinnati's All-Pro receiver Jamar Chase will serve a one-game suspension after spitting on Pittsburgh's Jalen Ramsey. In top news, flying without a real identification could cost you $18 and require a trip through a new screening process. The Transportation Security Administration announced a new biometric kiosk system for travelers without real identification, charging $18 for 10 days of airport security access. Facial recognition technology will verify identity, though security clearance is not guaranteed, and additional screening may still occur. Travelers could be subject to this new airport security screening program without a real identification or passport. It remains unclear when the new system and fee will be implemented. The Transportation Security Administration is working to ensure security and efficiency at checkpoints. In business news, real estate investors are increasingly turning to the invisible housing market to find deals. Among single-family real estate investors, 21% say they first look to off-market deal sources. In a recent survey, 44% of United States real estate investors plan to grow their portfolios in the near term. Two-thirds of investors find the most frustrating part of buying is finding deals that cash flow. 63% would only accept a mortgage rate of 6% or lower on their next purchase. The investor landscape is expansion-minded but more selective and operationally focused than in prior years. In crypto movement, Bitcoin is down 0.5% for the week to just under $86,000. Ethereum is down 12% to just over $2,800. And XRP is down 0.5% to $1.98. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates, with several locations in the Boston area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class. With locations in Canton, Wellesley, Hingham, Brookline, and Framingham, just be sure to tell them Sunny Morning sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk tech. Amazon's lawsuit against Perplexity has opened the door to the major conflict over AI browsers. This dispute highlights what is now being called the DoorDash problem. At its core, this issue concerns the impact of AI interfaces on service providers like DoorDash and their relationships with consumers. If users increasingly rely on AI agents to order products, traditional business models could be jeopardized. Amazon's legal action aims to stop Perplexity's AI-powered Comet browser from shopping on its website, which it claims violates the Computer Fraud and Abuse Act. This confrontation signals a significant shift in the economic landscape driven by AI. And in entertainment news, Christopher Nolan revealed to Empire magazine that he shot over 2 million feet of film during the making of The Odyssey, which filmed for 91 days earlier this year. The movie is Nolan's adaptation of Homer's Greek epic and marks his follow-up project to Oppenheimer, which won him the Oscars for Best Picture and Director. Nolan noted, "As a filmmaker, you're looking for gaps in cinematic culture, things that haven't been done before." Matt Damon reunites with Nolan to headline The Odyssey in the lead role of Odysseus, alongside a stellar cast including Tom Holland, Anne Hathaway, and Zendaya. The film is set for release on July 17th, 2026, from Universal Pictures. Well, alrighty folks, it's time for the quote of the day. And today, our quote comes from the American diplomat and Nobel Peace Prize laureate, George C. Marshall. And he said, "Peace is more than the absence of war. It is a positive force, a vital force, a constructive force." And that's a wrap for this morning. You can check out our Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for some captivating aerial videos with local news and the weather reports. Have an amazing day, my good friends. We'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Sunny Mornings in Boston.